Hey everyone, my name is Anders and today we're gonna go over this week's Black Desert update. We are celebrating our 8th year anniversary on PC in NA and EU, so we have some region specific Pearl offers to talk about later. But first we'll start with a change to max HP increase effect for skills. As far as I can tell for Wusa and Megu, nothing changes. I tested this on Global Labs, nothing was different there, and now on live servers, nothing's really changed there. Everything looks the same to me, at least on the Megu buff. For Scholar, Gravity Anchor now has a decreased time available to rotate based on the camera direction when using the skill. They have also improved the issue where movement was occasionally unavailable on terrain with height differences when comboing into Attraction, and for Attraction they changed it so that your character would now move towards the gravity core immediately upon using the skill. For other updates, adventure logs have been made easier across the board for new players, less items needed, less tedious work, all good changes for new players. For guilds, they removed guild drilling and instead we have better guild skills, life XP plus 40%, item drop rate plus 10%, combat XP plus 200%, and skill XP plus 50%. These will need the Pledge of Blood, but a lot more of them, so they have also lowered the weight of each blood to something like 1/10,000th of an LT or something like that, so practically weightless, so you can use the 2000 Pledge of Blood you need now to activate these new skills. All of these will be enhanced versions of the already normal guild buffs we had in the past, so if you level up the item drop rate buff of 2% to the new 10% version, you can't use the old one anymore, only the 10% version. They have also consolidated cooldown timers, so every guild skill will now be on a 4-hour cooldown. They have also added new skills to add more guild storage slots as well, so if you use 20 guild points, you're now going to get 7 additional slots. In Guild League, when resurrecting after death during a Guild League match, the duration of the strong protection effect has been changed from 10 seconds to 5 seconds, and the description of the reward box obtained based on the results has been modified to be more natural. For item updates, they have revamped the Refined Essence of Emotions item, which is the cup extraction item you need. Now you will need 10 Force Fury, 200 magical shards, and 20 Fused Crystal of Emotions. The Fused Crystal of Emotions can now be bought from the blacksmith, but they can also be crafted as before. For 50 million silver each, however, blacksmith will sell it to you. The cost for crafting items seems to be around the same as well, so it's just a lot easier than before to craft this item. They did away with needing Legacy of the Ancient, Fragments of All Creation, that's gone. Instead, now you need 100 more magical shards than before, and you can now buy the Fused Crystal of Emotions from the blacksmith if you don't want to grind for the shards. They have also made it so you can mass process sealed black magic crystals by using blackstone powder, which again is a very good change just to make it easier to craft this item. Blood and meat icons have been unified into 2 for each, so you can distinguish which you need. Kabua Fragment and Embers of Residence can now be ordered up to 5 at a time if there are 50 or more of them registered to the central market. Manor and Finisher items had some description changes. For PVE Zone changes, we have some good stuff. Abandoned Monastery, Tenkuda, Paddocks, Gyphon Upper, Star's End, Sekria Abyssal, Histria, Thornwood, Akhman, and Kratuga now all have higher AP caps. The HP of monsters in these areas have been increased as well to compensate. They have also added a way for you to see each zone AP cap on the Monster Zone UI, so you can see if you have reached that AP cap or not. This is not visible unless you enable the display all stats on the UI to avoid confusing new players. By default, you will see the area ask for, say, 310 AP. You have 294 AP in this example. If you enable the new option, you will now see the area AP is 950 or more, and the cap is 1000. Your AP is only 640. Obviously, this is just an example from this image, but it does give us a lot more information than before and helps those trying to build for a certain grind spot, so overall a good change for PvE. Crypt had a daily change with improved rewards. Elvia Sandal Camp Elite will now spawn closer to you. The Kebi chests in Land of the Morning Light will now emit a beam of light showing you where they are if you're close enough, so you can more easily find them. For Ataraxion, you will no longer auto-select the first dungeon. Instead, you will need to select which area you wish to enter and then press enter. This is to avoid accidentally entering the first dungeon without meaning to. For events, there is a Guild League event where you will be rewarded with a rare Lightstone of Fire bundle for winning, and every 10 matches, every guild member will also get one of these bundles. I still personally have not done Guild League myself, but they are actively working on it seems, so let me know if you have participated and what you think of the mode. Next, we have a login event. Every day you you get an unknown herb that you can trade in for a 10-hour buff of your choice, plus some random items. We have a new daily login calendar reward event. We have new and returning player login rewards as well. There is a cosplay event going on right now where you can design a cosplay based on a class or outfit. And there's also an event for you to create a comic about a Black Desert memory or anecdote you have. And in the Pearl shop, we have another 2+2 Pearl bundle, which is pretty good. We have a silver bundle as well that gives us some horse training materials. Scholar and Corsair received some new outfits as well, previously released on other classes, but now they've added those to Scholar and Corsair. I'll leave you with a showcase of them so you can see how they look like, plus the new underwear that they added today as well. Let me know what you think about the anniversary events we had this year and the updates for the Monster Zone info UI. I think it's great, but let me know what you think in the comments down below. And as always, thanks for watching, thanks for listening. I'll see you all in the next one. Take care.